Travis Bagent, it seems like we about to be live streaming. Let's double check. All right, there we go, everyone. Welcome back to our official pilot episode of Tell Me I'm the Greatest podcast. And here we have our official, after all these years, we got our co-host here with us in his greatest hat. Please welcome Travis, the Beast, Bagent in the house.
Hey, let's go, Dubbers. Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, for the last 20 years, every day of my life, Travis, you should be filming this. Travis, you should be a Hollywood superstar. Travis, you should be WWF world champ. Travis, start a podcast every day of my life. Well, after 1 week with Artem, he has convinced me to start the Travis Bagent Unfiltered Tell Me I'm the Greatest podcast, coming off a huge week and also a brand new chapter of my life will begin today.
Okay, that's exciting to hear. That's exciting.
I am officially the assistant head coach of quality control for fast pitch kids softball.
Yeah, hey.
Girls softball. Girls.
Did you go to practice yesterday?
I went to my daughter's practice yesterday. I go to my team's practice today, which is also my daughter's birthday, and she has to come to that practice too. So it's Valen's birthday this morning, so we're all celebrating like crazy.
All right, happy birthday, Valen. So how was the? It wasn't your first time coaching that team yesterday?
No, I was just still there as a parent, but I got there early, made sure, and then there was a advanced travel ball girls team on the other field, older girls. So I watched how they practice.
You guys out there?
Got them. Got them. It'd just be like if I went to practice right now, didn't know anything about arm wrestling, and over to the side, two dudes were working on the King's move and advanced strap training. And I was like, well, let me get away from all the Dinkelbergs over here holding on and pulling a hook. And I just gravitated over to those dudes. And I watched them. That's what I did yesterday, just convert that to softball. Man, I'm on them. I am on them now, boy. Practice today is going to be on point.
There's $2 super chat from Big Grove Goats. Somebody knows you very well. Don't slap any other coaches. You know what I mean?
Oh!
That's in the past. For Travis. Travis is a new friendly man.
Guy at the ball field last night was like, man, I heard you talking a couple of weeks ago. You've really grown up and changed. And I took that to dude. I said, my man, I'm 2 seconds away from that dude you think I was. I don't even know what he meant by that. It's so funny.
You're 2 seconds away. You know what? I think me and you had that discussion the other day, and somehow I got that message when I got home. And the message was like, hey, man, you don't know me, but I used to really not like you. And I used to leave a bunch of hateful comments on YouTube, but I was in a dark place in life. So now, I'm kind of grown to like you. And, it was a bad place for me. So I want to apologize, whatever. And, there's many ways to go about it. Like, you're right. Like, I don't know you. So it's like, what, that kind of way it ends. But I just replied that it's awesome that, it's weird to be in that situation for you to hate or not like somebody over like internet, and I haven't done anything to you, but it is cool that overall at the end, the positivity prevail, and the guy's life maybe changed or whatever. But it is funny how, like, man, I used to fucking hate you.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, I'm like, oh, man, Yeah, I say, my man, just think about this. You hated me and I didn't know you. Now that we know each other, I'm not sure I don't hate you. God damn.
Right. You had this obligation and the privilege to know me. And now I have to process what you told me just 2 seconds and even figure it out and like if I'm ready and if I want to accept it or not. Like, dude, you got to hate me, to know me, to be friends, maybe to know my family, all while you didn't even know who you were. Right.
Yeah,
You're like a couple steps ahead of me.
And do I wanna befriend a guy that hates people before they know him?
Right. Right. So
Who else do you hate? We have to investigate all this.
right. So it's like funny, like, dude, I'm about to step into your shoes like in this 20 seconds, and you done walked in it for a couple of years, hate it, and all of that. It's a lot to catch up right now. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. But
Tough way to start the conversation.
Right.
Trust me, here's a better way. If you have been an absolute hater, like the worst person ever, but somehow you've escaped me knowing exactly who you are and what your name and what you look like. When you meet me, just pretend you were never that hater dude. And just say, what's up, dude? And then I'll just say, what's up, player? And then you don't even have to add that comment about your insecure feelings there in the past couple of years. So
that's pretty accurate. Yeah, because for the most, you know what? Sometimes people think like that maybe, I mean, in some cases, maybe you remember that person, that profile picture, that name. But for like 99% of the time, it's like, yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, you might have said some shit like 10 years ago, and maybe you remembered it. Like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, maybe that person maybe thinks you kind of thinking, but for the most part, yeah, what's up, man? And then maybe some friend like, hey, Travis, you remember that dude was talking shit? Oh, did he?
That happens to me all the time. And you know what I do? I look at my friend and I'm like, my man, why are you ruining my day? It's obvious I didn't remember the dude was a weirdo.
Right.
Why do you? Yeah, James Reed reminds me of weirdos all the time. I'm like, James, dude, I just hired a new secretary. He's like, that dude's a weirdo. Don't you remember it? I'm like, man. Yeah, I forgot about all that, man. Scratch all that, man. It's all good.
The guy's coming this Saturday. You shake his hand, let me know. If he does a terrible job, he's not invited back. Oh, good.
The guy's the new title sponsor of the whole damn event. I don't know what to tell you. He bidded us out. I have no friends now, only corporate investors.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Big Rough Goats, another $2. Artem, congrats on the bean. Also, Crash Bowen, thank you, sir. Dude, we have a lot of members now. Army has many in the chat. Big Rough Goats is also a member. Defense Foster is a member. Oh my God, oldest members. Say, hey, I have an idea.
So listen, if we have, can you see if a member is the guy asking the question?
Yes, they
right. So then we have to put the members and the super chatters in the same light.
That's what I'm telling you.
If you're a member and you got a question, because listen, members, we're gonna disappoint you one of these days. So right now, while we hot, if you got a question, if you got a birthday party coming up and if you got a bar mitzvah and you need the beast, as a member, I'm willing to give you $50 off that $1,500 a day charge. That's the type of guy I am. No. $100 off.
Okay. So you guys get the opportunity to ask.
As long as you book Tuesday through Thursday, I can't give you the discount on the weekends. Don't even ask. Oh, I'm hot. I'm too hot right now. Arnold, every arm wrestling sponsor I ever had, they want to know about the Bears. And then they want to know what happened last weekend. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, yo, 25 of my dudes from the past told me that they were at the event. Everybody was at the East versus West event. And when I say everybody, everybody in my bubble, the 700 people that I do business with,
all you
out
be
of the 700, there was about 35 of them. And then those 35 went and reached out to their 35 friends and said, Joe, where was you at? This shit was hot. Tommy Watson, man, come on, man. Tommy said we could have a tournament there anytime. I said, my man, if you don't bring Channel 9 satellite news internet to that place, I will never, ever attend there again. He said, that man said he will have a news channel with that big ass, what is that big ass thing with the red dots?
Oh, like the whole thing. I got you.
The whole thing, that antenna. He said he'll do anything. He told me, he said, Travis, I had no idea that. I said, did you build that thing knowing you would eventually at times put a stage in front of the fireplace? And he said, not until you walked in, Travis. That's why you're a genius. I said, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You know, he told me that the guy sold 220 some pizzas.
Wow. Okay.
He said the pizza was $18 a pizza. It cost him $1.75 to make it.
Is that how much the pizza was? I can't remember. I think it was like $17. Yeah.
I think it was 18 if you got a pepperoni.
I got prosciutto and pineapple.
Oh, I know you a diva fancy foot pizza eating motherfucker, boy.
And still wanted the crust.
Oh, won't touch the crust. And you know what? That pizza had a lot of crust, I saw.
Yeah, it was different. It was
when I saw the pizza and the amount of crust, I was thinking to myself, oh, that pizza's gonna be terrible.
No, it's the whole opposite.
Everybody started tripping.
It's the whole opposite. Nah, man, it's that's how you know you got a wood fire pizza. You know somebody's out there whipping that dough, and whenever that dough is not perfectly round and you get fat chunks, oh yeah, that's gonna be a good experience. Whenever I see perfectly round crust, we're going to another place. This shit's frozen.
Well, we all know the pizza at the Three Fox was good.
It was awesome. It
is no Angelo's in Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Yeah, we did open up a spot for you, huh?
How about Artem that came to my town and I ended up taking me to a restaurant and then we eat there twice that I never even went in. And it's 1 mile from my house, 1.7 miles.
That's how always it is. You know what I mean? I feel like you went to all the pizza spots and fast food places near Brandon's that probably Brandon never been to. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and when you were in Jacksonville, like we went out there, the plaza, go to that Mexican place, some Korean place. It's always, I think when we discuss it, when you're a visitor and you maybe don't even know some shit looks better. Because
and you know what else? The arm wrestling tournament, for the first time, we got 2 big arm wrestling friends, right? The Mountaineer Pub and the VIP.
Okay.
Both of these places, huge rivals. Both places are super awesome to me,
okay.
Right? Like they both love Tyson. They love arm wrestling. Whatever I want, whatever they can do, they're always yes. So we had the weigh-ins at the Mountaineer and the after party at the VIP, and both brought 75 customers to these places, and I could hear. And then the Mountaineer is also the same owner for Mountaineer owns Mama Boyd's, where we also ate breakfast. About at least 50 arm wrestlers ate there between the 2 days. So when you add it all up, the tournament was a huge benefit to the Travis Bagent brand and being able to say thank you to the people who take care of you.
Right, yeah. So overall, everybody got taken care of pretty much, right? It's perfect spot.
Huge. There's a new Corvette in the driveway right now.
Hey, there we
got him.
There we go.
Got him.
And if you guys would like to purchase this amazing, only one and existing flyer that's signed by both of us, you can go ahead and super chat this crazy amount of money. Just something crazy. I even went to USPS yesterday and got a little small tube thing to send right away.
Nice.
How's Tyson doing?
Tyson's good. Sent me 3 clips. He tells me all he does is throw completions.
All
says
right.
he gets 4, 2, 3, or 4 live reps out of the 25 live reps in the whole practice, and he's about at a 96% clip right now. So yeah, my man's got a real shot, boy. Woo! Once you make that team, you one play away. All of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, entering the game. Here's an interesting story. D2 quarterback dad's a famous arm wrestler. Here's some clips from the Senior Bowl. And then there it goes. My phone starts ringing. First thing it is I can smell. Soon as I see that out-of-state area code, right? Immediately, I look up and there's the name. And that name is somebody who I used to do business with. And they're like, hey, Trav, what's going on? Got any new projects? Anything we can do? Anything we get involved? How's Tyson? Any way to get seats? Yes, yes, yes. No seats. The Bears. And then once my man gets in, he's never coming out, Artem.
Right. That's awesome.
That's when the private jets and the exclusive tournaments where all the arm wrestlers, it's just like vacation. We bring 16 arm wrestlers to Cancun, right? The whole week, extravaganza, 24/7 live streaming the entire week leading up to the pay-per-view.
I wonder. Hold on. You said private jet. Are you the guy that if you'll have all types of money to get a jet? Because I think like you're the guy when you have it all made 15 times over, you'll be the guy in the spirit in the fucking.
Come on. You can tell by my extensive wardrobe that I ain't afraid to spend no money on them. This is a $50 hat.
It was $80 when I was there.
Something like that, but it was free 99 to the champ, boy. Woo!
Hold on, you better tell me that you found it. You're gonna go and buy another one.
No, I found it. Boy, that thing was missing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I located it.
Yeah, for you guys that watched last podcast, Travis didn't want to cope with an idea that hat was lost. And because he didn't give in to that, the hat was found. Hey, we got $50.
How much?
Super chat.
How much?
$50, $49.99.
Whoa, big spender.
So I can get me the Bears hat. Thank you, Big E. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
The Big E?
The Big E.
Nah, not the Big E.
The Big E.
The Big E said he's coming to Florida. He said in a text yesterday.
He said he's not buying your hat.
He's coming to Florida. He said, you got to find out from Big E if he's coming to Jacksonville or Orlando or Miami.
Oh, come on. I know all you rich people. Y'all are out there in Destin.
He might be too. He could be in Destin.
Hey,
yeah.
Let me tell you. Let me see Big E text me. Yo, man, can you see me in Destin?
Yes. Hey, listen, are you capable of going out in the ocean and fishing?
What do you mean capable? Like physically?
You won't throw up. You won't throw up and
never tried.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't recommend it, but I'm gonna tell you something. If you want a once in a lifetime, I'm talking Juju Mufu Devin on that boat. That's what Big E can offer. Big E took me out there, right? I threw up the entire time.
Wow. Well, hold on. Did you know this about yourself?
Yes. Yeah. I already knew I shouldn't go, but I was like, man, I gotta make sure I'm supposed to be the cool guy on the boat. I was not. And then I'm real close to the water, right? And so as I'm throwing up, I get this vision of jaws coming up that water, right? It's like I'm providing the chum. You know, that's all you see in Jaws is the throwing the shit out there.
Trying to come at you, yeah.
And then so now I'm backing up. I got to throw up and I'm backing up. Right? It was horrible. It was horrible. Plus, no one told me the speedboat component of deep sea fishing. Did you know anything about this?
No, I literally been on a boat once.
Have you ever watched the boat racing?
Yeah, I mean,
it's like the two boats go 1,000 miles per hour, skip over the thing, one of them flips.
Right, it's like
horrible hydroplane. So Big E puts me on this big ass boat, right, with some other oil and gas guys, trucking guys, whatever the deal is, right? I think it was CNC Trucking, what owns the boat, more or less, and their clients, and it was just it was the cool people, right? And I was supposed to add into the coolness, right? So how did it even, I know what happened. We get on the boat. Now, this boat is no regular boat. This motherfucker is a damn near a yacht, right? I'm talking a big, huge, I don't even know, 150, I don't even want to say a number because it's big, right? 12 people on this mug chilling, right? We get on this big ass boat and we drive it through town to get to the marina.
Okay.
I start feeling a little weird about the drive. I'm like, whoa, right? Like, I don't even like being outside. The sun, and I'm like, whoa, man, I already don't feel that good, but I'm like, I gotta suck this up, man. This is business, man. Come on, man. So we back up into the marina and he lets us out. Now the marina's cool because right away we pull into the dock so we can put some gas in this beast, right?
Right.
I run upstairs, I get every Dramamine patch, behind the ear, liquid, whatever you can do, because I'm already feeling like bad idea.
Okay.
Right? 45 minutes later, we're ready to roll. Now I got a vodka, cranberry, Red Bull right here. Now I'm loosening up. Right? So we drift out. We drifting for about 15 minutes. Like real low motor going out, get a little something. Nah, I can handle it.
Okay.
Right, I'm on a beanbag in the left corner of the boat, right? Big E, Casey's in the middle, Big E on the far end, right? And we all three just sitting at the back of the boat on beanbags. That's how big the boat is, right? All spread out, no problem. There's a cup holder for the drink, right? Then a handle. And then underneath, I can kind of get to Casey's beanbag if I reach, right? So that's my setting. All of a sudden, one of the guys says, "You guys ready?" And I'm figuring, what the fuck does that mean, ready? Does that mean that we're about to throw the fishing poles out? No. That means for the next 45 minutes, we can't talk. You can't take a drink. All you do is look at each other like this. And this motherfucker goes 1,000 miles per hour on the water.
Full send.
If I put you on a skateboard on a straight downhill thing, you would feel safer than if I put you on this boat. Listen, I am not in the best shape of my life by no means. I grab a hold of that handle, the drink spitting everywhere. I'm like, I look over at Casey and she's like dying laughing. I'm like, what the fuck? I got a hold of her beanbag, the handle, and I'm just for 40 minutes. We went so far. I was done. We pulled up on this rig, and now the water's huge. I kind of look up in this daze, and the captain was like built like Sam Harris. And he's on the edge of the boat, and he's catching bait. The bait is big as a Mountain Dew bottle. And this man is going up and down, right? Ain't getting off balance, not a second. Pulling a motherfucking bait. My motherfucker looked like Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris. My wife is looking at him like, this is the baddest motherfucker ever lived, right? So I already hate the motherfucker anyway once I saw that.
You had to tell Casey, yo, go in the bottom of the boat and don't come back.
Yeah, who the fuck is this guy up here showing off? Right? He's pulling fish in. Like, I'm thinking, damn, this might be the fishing trip.
You know, at this point, if he gets out there, grabs him by the hand, just like, whoa.
I mean, nah, man, he's doing it with this fishing pole, literally. 2 seconds later, whop, got the motherfucker in, takes the hook off, puts it in the thing, cast back out. I mean,
a spear, like,
it was impressive. It was impressive. But right then, I start feeling it. And then I start hurling. Now I know I still got a 45-minute death ride back.
You catch that guy in bed with your wife. You just give them the fishing pole and tuck him in.
Hey, tuck him in. Guy's got skills.
All right.
And then listen, the whole time I'm throwing up, they catching big ass fish. Casey caught a fucking fish big as my left leg.
So Casey out there having the best time.
Oh, Casey's acting like I'm not even throwing up in the corner. Finally, I threw up so much, they're like, man, we don't even like being here. So let's all go back. But they stayed out that motherfucker for an hour at least. It's terrible. Then now, what do we have now? What do we have to do? We got to take this horrifying boat ride back.
Another 40 minutes, dog.
40-minute death ride on the craziest roller coaster you ever been on, and there ain't no seatbelt.
Are you guys ready?
I couldn't believe it. When we stepped back and got on that, when I got on the land, I motherfucked everybody at the whole marina. And immediately, as soon as I stepped on, I was great. They asked, look, I didn't even ride in the boat back. I rode in the front seat. I told Big E, I will never in my life go on a boat again. Not a pontoon boat, not a, what's them ones where you paddle boat? Nothing.
What about a little kayak?
No, I'm done. I won't ever get on a floating device again.
Big E just replied, because that's a $1.2 million boat.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, it was a dream come true experience for 90% of the population of the world.
I got you.
You would either have to be Donald Trump rich or seasick motherfucking weirdo like me to think that was bad. Bad trip. Since that day, I've been invited on 15 hunting trips. Oil guys like hunting trips and fishing trips. Both of which you might well call me, I'm like the Jetsons. Did you see any hunting and fishing in the Jetsons? No. They're like the Flintstones, boy. They like to be outside, man. I mean, so.
Well, hold on. Okay, that's an interesting boating story. Now, I do wonder, now it's what makes me want to hear what's your hunting experiences like.
I never went on a hunting experience. Stan Peach invited me and Big E to go with a bunch of ex-Navy SEALs and Marine Recon and service real fucking freakazoids, right? And Stan Peach sponsored, and he spent so much money on the sponsorship that he could bring a couple guys to get in helicopters, low to the ground, and chase these wild hogs and shoot them from the helicopter. I said, Stan, that sounds like the worst fucking idea I have ever heard of. First of all, I'm not a Neanderthal. Who is shooting innocent hogs? And of course, every redneck hunting NRA guy in the world is like, no, it's good for the population, or they're overrun them.
They want you to kill them. They're bad for their nature.
Yeah, deer too. It's like, you gotta kill the deer. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. All I know is Stan Pete sent me the video. I sent it to Big E. Big E's like, fuck yeah! Like, it was the greatest thing he ever saw, and I'm horrified. The motherfucker's hanging out the helicopter. Pop, 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 pop. Real fucking ninja Rambos. I do not belong. I'm way too pussified to be around a bunch of Navy guys chewing tobacco. If I smell chew tobacco, I'll throw up. Much less in a fucking helicopter, low, making maneuvers. I said, Stan, how would the servicemen and the pilot feel if I throw up all over the helicopter and the people inside when we're making our figure 8 maneuver there to kill the wild hog, and then I accidentally shoot somebody or myself in the foot? No, I'm not gone.
Somebody in the comments said you did hunt at Jump Zang for years.
You know what I did do one time in Salt Lake City, because I'm not a gun guy. I got 2 guns attached to me, so
I was about to say, because people do want you to also be like, yo, Travis, go shoot this. People do bring you to like gun stuff too.
Oh, all the time. I've shot more guns for a guy who's scared to death of a gun in the world. But the funnest is the shotgun with the shooting pull, right? So I get to Salt Lake City. I mean, I'm talking the mountains right there, snow cap. It's the greatest thing in the world. And, they shoot that, pull, I shoot, nothing happens. I'm like, man, I'm terrible. Because there's girls and teenagers out here crushing this damn thing. I feel and then this chick walks up and she says, yo, my man, doesn't your son play football? I was like, yeah. She said, you got to lead him when you throw that pass. What? Hold on here. Pull. Pow. I'm the man all of a sudden. So now we play a game where they say pull. The first 5 people in a row, everybody loaded up on the platform. First guy tries to shoot it. If he misses it and the next guy tries to shoot it, if he hits it, the guy in front of him is out. If they both miss it and the third guy hits it, they're both out. But it gets tricky if they do hit it, but the second guy hits a piece of the piece, then he's out.
Okay.
Man, I started hitting a piece of the piece of the piece. I was on them, boy. I got done. I shot so much. I had this huge bruise between my tit and my shoulder from holding that gun, left-hand shooter. So yeah, listen, don't mess with me in tic-tac-toe, billiards, arm wrestling, or skeet shooting.
I can beat you in tic-tac-toe.
Come on, Artem. You just learned about X's and O's. How you supposed to beat me? How you gonna beat me?
Hey, Robert Keller's impression was also, because I've talked to him about circles and crosses for the long time, about the bracket system, and then he watched you do it, and he's like, how the fuck you guys do this?
Yeah. There's a lot of confidence in that method.
There is, because it kind of looks cool and whatever, but I like what you said. He's like, my man, that's the most difficult thing in your life, but it's cool to have another bracket next to you. Or what you said, it's cool to start with that, right? And then,
well, I mean, let's just be more honest. I mean, the honest thing is, The bracket system online requires multiple people and multiple laptops in order to run 2 tables. With each table, you can't run one class on a table from start to finish. Each table has to have 2 classes intertwining so that there's enough rest in between the matches. We all have seen the guy who runs one bracket on one table and we gets down to the Elite 8 and everybody's pulling back to back to back to back because he didn't add in. Like, you run 3 rounds in the 198s. When you get to that Elite 8, you go to the 220s until you get to the Elite 8 so that you can get some rest, right? And it's not a lot of rest. It's just the 5 minute to 9 minute, the 22 minutes. It's a lot better than back to back to back, right? We all know that. It's not cool for anybody. So the first thing, the bracket guy comes with the laptop, he's imagining 1 table, 1 laptop. Well, yeah. But now, what if we need 2 brackets up at the right time? Now, people's like, no problem, here's the little button. Well, then it makes them all so small that you got to pull them back up. If I put 7 brackets on this iPhone right here, that don't mean I can read them.
Right.
Can we give me 2 brackets that I can read for 1 table? And then right beside me on the other side, 2 brackets that I can read. Now, you can do it, you think, with a laptop. Oh, Corey Miller's. I was there with Corey Miller. Corey Miller's got a great button that will bring up 1, 2, 3, 4, split the screen of brackets. I'm 46 years old. I cannot see the winners. And then also too, listen, we need the winners bracket and the losers bracket up. Don't tell me you just have the winners bracket. You got to scroll to get to the losers bracket.
And all of a sudden, there's 10 more matches done.
When I have this paper in front of me, there's no scrolling. Right? I mean, so whenever the argument pops up to me that now I know why you're looking for the electronic bracket. It's for production value, right? And it's for the appearance that you are doing something magnificent. But you know what we really need?
Right, because nowadays, if you don't post those brackets the next Sunday, you're like, oh, you're going to use the electronic shit?
Yeah. Now, I'm not, I'm just, so I'm trying to run 220 people through in 2.5 hours. And because of this jacked up bracket system, it takes me 4 hours instead of 2.5. That's the dilemma. It continues to be, and I continue to allow myself to be put in that situation again. But listen, it will not happen again. For the rest of my life, we will be using only the paper system to run huge amounts of people down to get them. Now, if you only got 16 guys and that's it, the whole day, you can run any bracket system on any computer in the history of the world. But if you got 290 people, 500 people, for me, there is no person that can run 2 tables faster than me if I have 2 people on each side of me with paper brackets. The amount of adjustments, timing, easily able to get the information, it can't be done any better than that. And I listen, and I've been around some good ones. Karen Bean, on point. Paper bracket lady, on point. I'm sure Corey Miller, if he would like to test that, let's go, right? Corey and 2 other people, but just 1 laptop. If you bring 1 laptop, I am killing you, crushing you. And it doesn't matter if you bring a guy with supersonic vision to do the announcing, because that's what it would take in order to bring 4 brackets up, winners and losers bracket, on the screen in order to run these 2 tables efficiently with no interruption. And that's, so trust me, just know that when I am running the tournament, I care about your time. Not as much as I care about my time, but just trust me, I care about mine so much, it gives the appearance that I care about yours too.
Yeah, but in reality, you're sweating, so you want to be there.
We're working. Yeah, and that's another thing too.
Yeah, you want to be gone just as much as everybody else.
Yeah, humping. So
yeah. So all right, well, that's circles and stars for you guys. What are you doing July 15?
what am I doing July 15th?
What are you doing July?
Oh, that's what Tim wants me to come out there, but I don't think I'm coming to Washington.
Oh, you're right. Hold on. You're right. No. Oh, so Arizona State is that date, right? July 15th?
Yeah, and the only reason I know is because we're going to the beach on July 9th. And it was going to be one of the things where I was going to have to leave early when I was talking to Tim. So that's why that date jumps out.
Ooh, man, I thought me and you, fuck. Man, I forgot I have to be there team selling through. I think it will be the perfect day for me and you to have a super match.
June 15th, July. Oh, you mean at the Washington thing?
Well, no, at Arizona, I just realized that I forgot about Arizona State and you remembered it. So now the date all of a sudden does not work out. Unless we in Arizona State at Scottsdale at the Talking Stick, $50,000 left-handed. There we go. But yeah, I think.
Oh, the Talking Stick. What a great tournament that was.
Yeah, because I'm trying to come out because I don't think we announced it yet, but me and you gonna try to keep those memberships going and set something up to where you maybe somehow, somewhat whooping me left-handed, but I'm trying to see.
No, I'm gonna beat you both hands.
Oh,
I mean, Andy, listen, I already got my stem cells, so I mean, it's only a matter of time before I'll blow through you.
Right, but
and we got to get a ref. We got to get a real ref that's impartial.
Nah, Scott Wynn can ref. It's all good. It's all
good. But man, Scott Wynn's expensive. We need somebody who's a real ref to come in and by the book, no conversations, fouls, everything.
Oh man, you screwed. All right. Well, I do wonder on the date. Because I mean, the longer the date for you, the better. But we want to make it.
I know. Well, trust me, motherfucker. As soon as I came up with the idea, you were like, "Oh, I can come back in 3 days." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess you can. I bet you can."
Oh, I'm just saying, as soon as I saw your face when you saw that 32 gauge needle from stem cell that was maybe 1 inch long. Maybe 33 gauge. Almost can't see it. As soon as I saw your sweat dropping and like, hey, Doc, can I see you next week?
I'm not sure that guy's a doctor. We still got to confirm that.
Your super mash is coming, and I look better and better. The most sweat.
That guy looked like my Little League baseball coach. I'm not even sure that Dr. Mark's a doctor.
Hey, Dr. Mark was awesome. I see him a couple times, so that was like,
Dr. Mark worked his ass off too, man.
He worked and he had a great time too. He was hyped to everybody being in this shit. That's awesome. That's how you know the people that came there like to work too or sponsor and they smiling. Oh, you killed everybody. It's a good time.
Got it.
Hey. Oh, Myers asking, Bill or Bart?
Bill Collins?
I guess it is Bill Collins.
Or Bart Wood. That's a close one. They're both quality. Both are super quality. Artem doesn't like Bart. Bart, are you listening to this podcast, man? Artem thinks you're a shit ref, bro.
Why would you say that I don't like Bart?
Come on, man. You said it the other day accidentally.
What did I say? You
said reffing was suspect. I was like, is this guy? I felt like Ingen. Because
I never said that. I said word for word, hey, Bart is terrible ref. That's all I said. I get a
And then I was like, well, what do you think about Scott? Oh, he was terrible. What do you think about Tim Talmadge? He was terrible. ever. You told me the only guy that was good was Nitro.
Nitro is the man. Nitro is the most consistent guy ever. As he fucked me last time I was Virginia, he almost fucked me again. It was a good time. Consistency. That's what I love. A good ref is a consistent ref. If all of a sudden you want to be a better ref, go fuck yourself. I want you not see what you did not see for the past 10 years. All of a sudden you call me an elbow foul. I'm my guy. On you? What are you talking about? So,
hey, it looks like I saw Justin is pulling, right? Is that happening? Or is it canceled?
Well, I'm not sure of all the details.
I saw a flyer today that had Tom's and Justin saying, let's go.
Well, I guess maybe they were trying to put Tom against somebody maybe closer to his size. Maybe they understand that there's a Justin would rather pull the smaller dudes. But I guess because everybody like me are too scared to get the ass over from Tom. Justin, you're our guy. Justin, go show it. We don't want to ass over. We want to go to Istanbul and be invited again. That's your last match, young man. So I think that's why it's happening, because everybody who's probably better size, like, hey, we don't want that ass whooping. We don't know the guy.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's still happening. You know what's funny? Well, actually, I messaged you that same night as we were discussing, as Paul and Engen were like talking to us, and we were saying if I can go there July 29, but I had to pull Paul Talbot. They're really like literally the next morning, that whole Paul Talbot event gets canceled. Like the next morning. And I'm like,
Engen don't mess. Hey, Engen don't play. Engen does not play, man. Listen, watch yourself. I said something about Engen in the tournament a couple months ago. I went the next morning, my tire was flat. Could be coincidence, could not be. I'm just saying.
Dude, well, can you imagine if Steve Pettis is going to beef with Engen? He'll wake up to a dead monkey on his front porch.
Oh, man, listen, Pettis knows where to watch his. I mean, Pettis will talk shit to me, but he ain't going to say nothing to Engen Thursday.
Oh, it's like that thing, you know, there's a hang chimpanzee on your back porch.
A whole nother level. Talking about a whole nother level.
So that's what's happening. I think Tom and Justin is going at it.
Nice. What do we got going on, man? We got to think about something, man, to keep robbing all these guys, man, and get paid, man. What are we going to do?
Yeah, I don't know, just if it wasn't for my flight to land of koala bears and kangaroos, you know.
When is that date?
It's like I'm getting there Friday on, June 30th, probably pulling Ryan on July 1st and flying back. Something stupid. But yeah, it's like end of the month.
So we got to go middle of July 15th then, right?
That's what I'm saying. Arizona State, me and you go.
Oh, okay, yeah. So July 22nd, then we got to go 22nd.
I don't know. You have to. Are you ready to fly to Turkey on July 29?
Oh shit, we got to do that.
You have to do that. I'm not invited to that one. Yeah, how funny it is that like it's kind of like you're not that busy, but like, oh shit, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do that.
Yeah, summertime's terrible, man. Every weekend is freaking taken.
Right. Well, you know what? The blessing is that me and you can do something like middle of the week too, I guess, some shit. Or
that is true.
So, actually, hey, you know what? We're being super selfish. We have like 120 people here, and everybody's
okay. What's the next question?
Everybody's begging for us to arm wrestle, to do this and this. Hey, guys, we have so many problems. Every Saturday is busy, but Travis here thinks he can beat me both.
Well, no, every Saturday's busy, and so that's why making it during the week is shaky, because you got something to do every Saturday. So it's like, dude, do I travel on a Wednesday knowing I got to travel again on Friday?
Right.
That's the deal. Yeah.
So
I don't think it'll be close. If you give it more than 3-4 weeks, it won't be close.
Yeah, but man, I see you sweat collecting right now. You're thinking of stem cells and that big ass needle. I'm good. As long as we keep the fear in you.
No, I already went and seen Dr. Tom yesterday. I'm in.
No. I see the picture where just Matt masking him at the house on the side of the road. I get to see you there.
Did they really do it on the side of the road?
The thumbnail had the thumbnail looked like a house. So I'm assuming maybe Matt came over to his house.
Nice.
So hopefully Dr. Mark has like a sterile room, an office, part-time hospispittal,
It
part-time
looked good.
room.
Tommy's place was clean. It was a good little
Oh yeah.
room. Because you wouldn't want to see Dr. Mark hovered over you sweating in a trailer. He'd be like, whoa, I'm out. I ain't fucking with this. I'm good.
Well, you know what? It's like that's how I felt about COVID vaccines. Like when they were giving them out like everywhere, like CVS, like you just go in there, send in the line right there. Don't take your shirt off. You're gonna go through the cotton. My man, we're not in the trenches, like out there in the middle of the war where like, can you go like use some towels, sanitize me? Why there's dirt on you, dog? Like, what's going on? There are the bathrooms for employee only? What are we doing here?
How about now if you got the vaccine or you had trouble or you got in trouble for not getting it? The way it's like all jacked up, like, oh man, this fucking country is something else.
Yeah, that's crazy. Artem, you ever coming back to Oregon or Washington area? I'm sorry, guys. You all are members, so we all feel replying here. Yes, I think Washington State is always at the end of the year, like December, maybe beginning of the year. So yeah, pair blessing of Team Talmadge. Me and Travis both gonna be at Washington State.
Hey, with
So
maybe the Bears.
the Bears. So yeah, Washington, Oregon area seems to be pretty solidified because of the Team Talmadge taking care of that and make those Washington State tournaments. So that's why you always can see me there. Defense Foster. Don't do stem cell, Travis. You don't need this shit. The Bears.
That's the feeling I got when I looked in there and saw him poking at him. Looked like Freddy Krueger was attacking one of them dudes.
I don't know. So as we're about to probably wrap it up, and now that you got to see the stem cell experience, and I've got to send people over there, right? Because like Pablo was complaining about his left arm when they set up the match, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to help you in any single way because I'm trying to win this match. I don't want you to do anything to yourself until April 29. No vitamins, no working out, no stem cell, nothing. I want you to be in limbo mode. But after April 29, guess what? I'll call Rob. He'll send you to VitaCell. Your left shoulder will be brand new, dog. Nah, man, I don't know. I'm like, man, listen, look, do you see Devin Laird Hook? Devin couldn't hook for 5 years. Shout out to VitaCell Biologics. Oh, man. I think. Call the guy. No problem. Call the guy. They set everything up, and a lot of people, including your friends and sponsors, got to be treated by Dr. Mark at
How's his damn shoulder?
So Pablo calls me yesterday morning, and I was like, I don't want to talk to nobody. Feeling good, feeling not that good, like still kind of under weather. But Pablo calls, I'm scared. Pablo's number. I'm like, yo. And he gives me the whole spiel of how he got treated and what happened to him. Because, he got a rolled ankle. He got his shoulder messed up, elbow messed up. He said his left shoulder is feels brand new after 20, like those 2 days. He says it's supposed to, they explain it to you. It got to take a couple months, but that, comparable feeling, you almost get it like almost instantly if you could not do certain things. Like we heard Adam Silver had probably his back, and after stem cell treatment, he could like all of a sudden sleep on all his sides like the next day or some shit. So Pablo said his shoulder is brand new. Like it's absolutely like he feels nothing wrong with it. His elbows are like back to like if the pain, let's say, was 100%, like it's back to like 10, right? Like it's all of a sudden everything like normal. Did not do too much to his I forgot either inner or outer elbow. He felt like it was like not a little shaky, but what he did felt like it was like incredible, like fucking night and day. And even his rolled ankle, it was absolutely purple, and it was purple, like blue purple, like this thing. Not like not Adam Wilmot, not Adam Wilmot, a perfectly normal looking. Like, hey, and he said they treated that a little bit too. It was like half a shot, and even that like helped just feel a lot better. but he was impressed with your shoulder for sure. So he was just calling me to say thank you and all that. So just I guess I just
Well,
want
tell Pablo he should have called me. I'm the one that set that up.
what the fuck?
What the fuck is going on here? I'm the one. If it wasn't for my sales pitch, boy, I changed the game for them guys, man. All them guys.
I guess so.
You're welcome. You guys are welcome.
Couple of things. We did change career for a couple of people, and I don't know. I think we introduced cool thing to people, and it's awesome that people got to try it and all that, and talk to Dr.
Well,
Mark.
and we'll find out too, right? Because there's like 4, 5, 6 people. So if one of them, if they all die mysteriously, we'll know why. And if they all become world champions, Vitacell, get ready.
Vitacell Biologics, baby. Well, Travis Bagent, we do have like 5 minutes left of our normal times. The Bears, hello everybody, hit the like button. Tell us, Travis, what's going on? When are you kicking the gym, motherfucker?
I'm hitting it today, baby. I'm going ready to go there right when we get off of this podcast. It is getting ready to be on. You'll find out.
I don't know.
You'll find out very shortly, boy.
I've been with you whole week, so it's about to be 11 o'clock on a Wednesday. I'm trying to think of what you got going on because you're lying to me about the gym session.
Yeah, we are going to. Well, yeah, but you didn't have. Case wasn't around when you were messing around, so I had to act like a real responsible freaking adult. So so now it's back to the lazy bum. Travis does whatever he wants all day.
Question: How's your life right now after missing out on donut holes from Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah. Listen, man, I've never been more happy than to have you out of here. My goodness, the whole crib. You messed up the whole crib. It was perfect when you got here.
What the fuck? You can enjoy morning coffee smells and donuts, munchkins.
Nope. You were just like, I got rid of Ezra, and then Ezra went right back down, and his name is Artem. Same deal. Wanted to eat out twice a day. It cost me $65 just to hang out. Every damn day.
You know what's funny? I want people to know that she literally trash talk me every morning. I was given like looks by you, some little jokes.
Look at the cap. You see the color cap? If you show it with an orange cap, you got the discounted version palette. And then when you got here, there's like this much gone from the orange cap. I'm like, man, they got that off market.
I'm not even talking about Mountain Dew. I'm just saying you had your own little stand-up moments every morning. Make me feel weird about my morning existence every day. But yet, every time I will go to the bathroom or whatever, I'll come back. All my shit is missing.
I ate a bunch of them candy bars and blamed it on the kid.
Always fucking candy bars.
Who buys a double pack candy bar anyway? That's just disgusting.
Dude, they're the same price as the gas station for the single one. That's why I kept buying them. You think I'm a weird one? I never would have done that.
That's like somebody who gets that double Twix. I'm like, my God.
It's like 20 cents extra or whatever. Might as well.
Nah, man. I disagree with that whole process.
Okay, fine. You disagree. How about
it's like you got the odd, you didn't get the 16-ounce Diet Coke, you got the 24-ounce, which is an awkward bottle.
Dude, I cannot see.
I'm out of the 24-inch bottle. 24 ounce.
I cannot see a normal one. That's all it was.
Casey tried a few years ago to get like a 6-pack of Mountain Dew, and I was like, whoa, I enjoy the process of going to get the Mountain Dew, fresh from the cooler, one at a time. Don't try to balk up and make it all weird.
And that's what I told you that one night. I'm like, hey, I got you a bottle. And now I'm thinking about it. You know what? I should have bought you a 12-pack, but I wouldn't want to get a 12-pack because it's like a morning dew. And if it's a morning dew, the whole thing of getting it in the morning. So there's no reason of
the whole process. Yeah, the whole process.
I got you. It's the same thing as having zigzags too. Like, why don't you have a 20 zigzags? I didn't get 20 zigzags. It's a process. I need to go. I need to talk to the
I'd
guy.
never leave the house. I'd never leave the house if I did that.
I need to go talk to the dude, see how's the day, going to arm wrestling tournament, yeah, I'm still the man, good to go. It's a process. Yeah. I got
All
you.
right, Lance Hunt has $200 for us to bring a guest on. So we're gonna do that later on this week.
All right, we can do that. I will love as soon as that 180 hits my account. I don't care what you do with your 20, Travis. It's all good.
100%. That's what he knows exactly how the finances work. Trust me.
So anyway,
All right, are we out?
we're about to be out. I just want you to, as soon as you're done, I want you to go to your bathroom and look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're a weirdo and you like munchkins and all the candy bars from the gas station, and it's okay.
And we need to go to the gym. Go get your ass to the gym. All right, I'm going to the gym right now.
All right, son.
I have a clip for you to show. See you soon.
Self-representation. That's all we need. A little self-representation.
Amen.
All right, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks, all the members. Our Missing Manium, David Hudson, Glenn Baker, the Bears. This has been a little bit rough, guys. It's not like my voice been changing over to Travis's since I spent the whole week with him. I was about to make a video. Thursday, living with Travis. Last week, living with Travis Bagent. That type of thing. Anyway, kind of got sick as I was literally like on my last day and living Travis's house and not getting worse, but I'm in this like man flu, middle of dying, and all of a sudden I'm okay. It's 50-50 thing. So y'all, it's dudes here. Y'all been dead before. So a little rough. That's why we skipped yesterday, but I'm going to be on it today, guys. Content will just slow down a little bit just because I want to there's a lot of shit to do. But yeah, we should be we should be good to go, guys. But yeah, that's feeling a little under weather, so that's why some things will be slowing down, but we should be good to go. Today's Valentine's birthday, one of Travis's daughters, and soon they leaving to Chicago to watch, I think, something to do with Tyson's and the practice and all that. So we're probably gonna miss a couple podcasts next week, but stay tuned. We should be good and operating, and we're trying to make sure our conversation with Mash with Travis is pretty real. So we're gonna try to do something active within the next month or so. So just to keep you guys there and make sure he is arm wrestling because he ain't. All right, thanks everybody for being here, and I'll see you guys at the next one. If I'm going to be updating my channel today as well, by the way, because if you guys know, I arm wrestled at Hutchings 2 weeks ago, arm wrestled at East vs West finals last Saturday, and if I'm feeling better this Saturday, I'll be arm wrestling again in Mayhem in Middleburg, in Jacksonville, Florida, in Middleburg, Florida. Mayhem is in Middleburg. It just under Jacksonville. So if you are in North Florida area, check it out. If you can't reach to anybody, the venue called Southern Social, I believe. So just come up there Saturday at 11 o'clock. We'll figure it out. But if you can find me and message me and one more detail, see a flyer, do that. So there's going to be the tournament. See you guys there. And for everybody else, I see you guys next time. And thank you for supporting this podcast and the channel. Thank you guys. See you next time.